There'd been all the reviews, the articles, the shows, the radio interviews predicting that a big country artist would record one of my songs. But in January 1998, I was back at CBS in the legal department at the desk outside the general counsel's office, looking at that damned poster of Jane Seymour and Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, as if none of it had happened. After work, I trudged down 6th Avenue to the F train, passing the Thomas Hart Benton mural in the lobby of the Equitable Life Insurance Building, and Radio City Music Hall, where Will and I had dutifully taken Hazel to the Christmas Spectacular with the Rockettes. A few years ago, we'd seen Johnny and June Carter Cash with Waylon Jennings there. Moving to Nashville was beginning to look like a good idea. I'd gotten an encouraging response from song publishers there and felt a sense of possibility every time I visited. But could I ever leave New York? On a wet winter day, leaving the city seemed appealing. All I saw was slush, lakes of it at every corner that people minced around or vaulted over. Descending the stairs into the subway, my rubber snow boots flapping, I passed a lone musician playing Sir Duke on a keyboard. I was sweating under my winter coat, walking with the herd now, being pulled along tiled corridors and around pillars, the layout of the subway station so familiar I could walk it with my eyes closed. And then, in couplets, words started coming so fast I had to unzip my knapsack and pull out a notebook to write them down. The words came in a rhythm to accompany the whir of the heating ducts in the station, the squawks of the public address system, and the screech and shuttle of the subway trains. I felt love for everyone on the platform with me. They were good and they were bad, and some of them worked hard, and even the ones who didn't at least had the courage to get up out of bed and make it through another day in this city. I had to stop myself from telling the people around me how I felt about them, how beautiful they were to me. I thought of how long I'd been doing this, writing songs, and here it was happening again. If I could just hold on to the words and melody until I got home and grabbed my guitar. Well, maybe this time, this song would be the one. It would say it all, and I really would have done something. Knapsack just inside the revolving door. It was a bookstore where I'd never been before. Wasn't looking for anything more than a book, but I looked. Isn't that what eyes are for? Studied biographies, I checked out the magazines. My mind kept leading me back to his face I'd seen. Something about him made me feel 17. Stop, so I'm not. Isn't that what minds are for? Now every day I can't wait to see him. I'm gonna ask his name. But every day I hand him my bag and everything remains the same. His fingers brushed my wrist, gave me a number, but it wasn't even his. I crossed another novel off of my reading list. Wish to be kissed, isn't that what lips are for? Thinking about him when I'm on my way to work. All these men in suits, they look too perfect, and I want to tell him I'm not just some soulless jerk. Hey, I got a band, I understand what life is for, and every day I can't wait to see him. I'm gonna ask his name. But every day I hand him my bag and everything remains the same. He took my knapsack just inside the revolving door. Wanted to tell him that I can't see him anymore. I got a new job in a different part of town. Fired, rehired, isn't that what work is for? He smiled right at me, but I couldn't meet his eye. All I could look at was a palm tree on his tie. I'll think about him when I go to bed at night, deep in my sleep. Isn't that what dreams are for? He took my knapsack just inside the revolving door. He took my knapsack just inside the revolving door. He took my knapsack. All right, thanks. Remember what I told you about those chairs?